But you're right, Dana. It was sunny to start off. The clouds rolled in. No rain today, but, you know, look at it yesterday. We picked up about 3 inches over a couple of days.
Yep.
Goodness knows we needed that rain. All right, let me show you guys what I put together for you. There is still a deficit. After picking up 3 inches of rain, we still need more rain around here. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But I really don't see rain in this forecast, not for tonight, tomorrow, right through the weekend. It looks to be dry out there, but the chances are coming to the area by the time you get into next week, especially by the end of next week, things could really start to change. Let's go over this way. Let's talk about temperatures today, and let's talk about where that deficit stands officially. Here's what we have. As far as the high temp today, you were above average. You hit 54, but this is what Dana and I were just sort of chit-chatting about. That was at 11:56 in the morning. You'd expect this time of year to find your warmest reading of the day around 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock. Nope. 11:56, you were 54. Then the clouds rolled in. The winds kicked in as well. Temperatures dropped. The typical would be 48 degrees. And I talked about how we didn't pick up any rain today. But yesterday, the day before that, you picked up about 3 inches in Central Park. And still, with 3 inches into the rain bucket, you still have a deficit of 6.66, so over half a foot below where we should be. And again, just not seeing the rain in the forecast as you go through the next couple of days. I know you see a little bit of moisture, even a couple of upper-level snowflakes here north of our area, but that's like lake effect, and that's not slated for our area. What I do want to point out, watch those thin clouds start to break up. Okay? And I think this clearing trend that you're seeing is going to eventually take place throughout the entire area. And tomorrow looks to be a pretty good-looking day. So where do we find some precipitation? I talk about what the chances are for next week. One low-pressure system up around Seattle, combined with, supposedly going to combine with a low-pressure system that has not developed yet in the Gulf of Mexico, but they will work in tandem, and that will give us an increased chance for rain. Watch it, okay? It's not there yet, but just watch, 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 watch. Patient, my man and women out there. Here we go. All right, it's formed. Now it's moving in our direction, and we are looking at a pattern change. And why would this be a pattern change? Because, hey, we just had a system come in from the area southwest of us, right? That's not the change. The change is it is now coupled with the cold air and this digging trough that's developed, and that's bringing the cold air with the moisture. So I think by the end of next week, it's possible to maybe see some flurries out there. So it's brisk and blustery for tomorrow at 50 degrees. Your extended forecast looks like this. See tomorrow. Then you get into your day on Saturday and Sunday. It's 48 Saturday. It's 46 on Sunday. You were looking at chilly sunshine out there. We thought maybe some precipitation on Sunday going into Monday. Doesn't look like that's the case now. Now it looks to be later, more like Tuesday. And by the time you get to, say, the end of the week, it's not just wet weather. It could even be some snowy weather out there. I'll keep an eye on that. Not a definitive thing yet, but I'll watch it.
Inevitable. Thank you, Lonnie.